Good timing, oh yes. Great timing. You lucky devil. This is worth 18 submarines. Come on, Mama, let the good times roll.
So what are your guys' thoughts on what just happened?
Is Lemon gonna be able to get in?
You don't know.
We won't know until we get there.
Okay. Well, my thought is Lemon seems a bit impulsive, so I don't
Maybe
know
just
what,
a little bit.
I don't know what plan is really gonna work out. We'll just have to roll with it.
That was what I liked about you guys trying to make all these big elaborate things about like, what if we get Lemon to do this and this and this, or this and this and this? Like, you haven't even talked to this guy. You don't know what he's capable of.
Yeah, we don't know what he's going to be like. We don't know how cooperative he's going to be. And then just
How
one
cooperative he's
conversation.
going to be, how competent he's going to be.
One conversation, we're like, ooh.
Talk to him for 30 seconds. Guys, I don't think any of these plans are going to work. I've lost all faith.
I thought about the whole hacking following bit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I can't remember your character, Steve.
Alex?
Is there any skill or something you could do to maybe hack into their agent? Like some sort of method of tracking? Because otherwise it's just like trying to keep up with their car.
Right. I
Nothing.
mean, if I can get, I probably could set something in there. I'd have to relook at the action. No, I'm trying to remember if I could actually put something on there for that.
So you can't net run an agent.
Right. Okay. Not even if I physically had it and plugged into it, just so I could.
No.
Okay.
Like agents don't have net architectures, which is what is required for net running.
Okay.
If you got a hold of somebody's agent, there's plenty of things you could do with it,
Mm-hmm.
but using any of like your net running stuff isn't a thing that you can do.
Right.
But you could get a hold of it and do.
Could I like link it to my agent?
Theoretically, you could. There's different things that you could do with the tech skill, or like with some tech skills, to an agent. But you would also have to get access to it and hope that it's like unlocked.
Right. But that's also an extra feature, which, well, I didn't take because I'm poor. Okay. Because we don't even know where the guy lives. I mean, if nothing else, like if I could get my hands on the guy's agent, I mean, as long as it's not secured and such, I could probably at least find out information on where he's living, so we don't have that. So that way we have another location and not have to tail him afterwards. But that's a big question of if I can get a hold of it, or if someone can get a hold of it for me.
I was about to say, is it worth it to you to make a pickpocket skill?
Shit. What is my pickpocket skill?
I got
Technique.
5,
Where is that at?
and my rolls are always better than yours.
It's under technical skills.
Technique.
It's good.
Yeah, probably better
it's
for you
us.
two because I don't have any pickpockets. So yes, if you've got pickpocket, that's better. That's more than I've got. Are you thinking maybe try to see if you can lift his agent off of him while you're fanboying in front of him?
That's a new idea. I haven't thought about that one yet.
Either while you're fanboying in front of him, or if Lemon.
Did we
ends up
just say
causing
that like as
distraction?
long as you get your hands on it, you can actually do something with it?
As long as it's not locked, I could probably find
What do
some
you mean as long
information.
as it's not locked? Like he just has it unlocked, it's swiped open?
No, like
What do you
there's
mean?
actually no. There is like I remembered reading there is like a feature you would actually have to spend extra money on to like secure lock your agent.
But money is no option to this guy, right?
Don't know.
Not that
Maybe.
kind of money. Like
I would
to lock, his,
to-
to lock his phone.
To an extent.
Right, like I'm not saying he's like infinite money, but I'm saying like if there's a fee to lock your phone, it's not above the sky.
You're not. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I'd be surprised if you were like, oh no, the locking fee on the phone is actually
There's also
millions of credits.
There's also the question of if he even has an external agent.
Oh yeah, like I guess it depends on your character build. If
Oh
there's, like,
shit! Yeah, if he's got it like
there's
built into his
an
body or
optional
something.
for
But he's also someone who's supposed to be like reputed to not use that stuff.
Oh
so,
right, yeah. So your good points, Steve.
If we
So if he
did have an internal one, it'd be news.
Yeah.
From what I understand from the
if we got a hold
it's
of his
information to keep an eye out for. Yes.
So, like, are we using the night just to stake out? Nothing dramatic? Or do
Probe, maybe,
or
but
you're
we're not.
like-
No, nothing too dramatic.
So
Obviously,
you're
we're
not
not
gonna-
going to be.
So you're not trying to go buy drugs?
No, not yet. But this is our only like guaranteed connection with him. So I think we need to do something rather than just have a polite
Well, like we
conversation.
have a whole week, like we were talking about, I guess.
Yeah, but that's a whole other. You got to find another way in to find where he is and meet up at that specific time. This is our only specific.
All right, so I mean, like, we're at least gonna have a conversation with him, obviously. Yeah.
Get close to get something on there. I do like the idea of like again, if we can get a hold of his agent for something, that's that's one idea. Or if we've got shit, I don't have any like tracker tech myself. But even if something we could put on him, otherwise we are going to have to tail him back home if we wanted to find out where he lives. What that will use, but again, what use we want to know where he lives is at. I don't
Do
know.
you have to have a level in a skill to be able to use it? Or
No.
no?
You just have your base stat.
So what's everybody's base stack in the tech?
8.
7.
So you got a good pickpocket skill then. It's 8
It's 8
at least, right? Which is higher than mine.
If we got a hold of his agent and then like we didn't get it back, like we just ended up stealing it, like with more time, could we break into it if it was locked?
Is there a more sleight of hand skill?
Maybe. That's what tech is.
That's what tech is.
You just call it a tech. Okay.
Or well, it's tech is a more like the more dexterous of things as far as what we think of.
Because
from,
it stands for
fifth
tech.
edition.
So if I wanted to put a pill in somebody's drink, would it be a pickpocket skill? Or would it just be a straight up tech?
Or would it be a stealth?
Yeah, that would be probably a stealth.
Oh, a stealth. Okay, yeah,
Mhm.
totally. Third option here. Which-
Stealth is under
what
body
is stealth?
and it's dex.
Oh, body. Dex.
Yeah, like it. Well, it would depend on the.
Well, those are two different things.
It would depend on the situation. If it was just like the person not seeing you at all, it would probably be more of a stealth of like trying to like stay like just out of their.
Well,
field of
fuck, I
view
got a
and-
12 in stealth.
Still more stealth than I got.
But like if you're actually like having if you're say having a conversation with the person and you want to like subtly like put something in their drink, it would be probably more of a technical skill.
If we were to try and lay out a plan with the limited knowledge we have about Lemon and how they act, I think
Which is 30 seconds of interaction.
Yeah.
what we got.
Lemon's on scene and he is a walking bomb.
If we
It's
have
just
Lemon,
a question of when that goes off.
if we have Lemon and Mario in the same room and we can get them to interact somewhat explosively, whoever might be able to pickpocket them can maybe get their agent, which shouldn't be implanted because he's against implants. I think I have the highest tech. If we can get into it, then that would at least give us more information.
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
It's like
I
the right
think-
balance between like non-violent but still intrusive enough to like maybe get us like some headway into this this situation.
We're doing like little secret agent shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Depending on who gets to him first.
hopefully Lemon, like whatever, like Lemon, depending on Lemon's attitude, yeah, we can get a good situation.
Lemon
for you to
intends-
pickpocket.
Actually, what kind of bar club is this? Is it a lounge bar, dance, karaoke,
So
something
it's-
bottle service?
It's trying to be a little bit more upscale while still being a nightclub. So the way that this club works, which they've already got the plans for.
Oh, yeah, there's
Yeah, that's right. I
So,
did download the blueprints of the
So
building.
there's 3 floors to it. The first floor is just a general, like, more of a dance club feel. It's got a dance floor. They've got a DJ. They do that sort of stuff. They sell like fancy champagnes and whatnot. The second floor is more of like the VIP booths and everything. It's a little quieter the way that they've done stuff. The sound gets dampened up there. So you can go up there, have some nice conversations, do your private booth, do whatever you want. And then the third floor, which is basically a full glass floor for the most of the third floor, is actually just an upscale restaurant that is almost entirely soundproof. So like they don't even like they get to look down at all the people in the club and see them, but they like do their own thing.
It's metaphorical.
Yeah.
Then yeah, he's probably gonna stay on the first floor and get a drink and literally dance.
Okay.
He's gonna make friends. He's looking for his friends specifically, but
Yeah.
he's just gonna dance around and see if he sees them.
Is it bad that since I've been watching Umbrella Academy lately, I'm just imagining Luther when he's just dancing around and
Yeah.
shit?
Pretty
He's
close.
got a glass of champagne here. He's just getting to know people.
Double fisting champagne.
I could have fun dancing.
That's-
As
just-
a cool guy who's
just
a wrestling
spend
fan,
the
I could definitely
night
see my game like.
dancing.
Cause like to be honest, I was thinking earlier like my dude's just excited to get into a club.
It's like, oh my god!
This has never happened before.
Right, cause that's
No
his
one
whole
ever
thing.
lets
Is like
me in
he
here.
tries to be cool and he's got the flash pop and he wants to like be cooler. Like cause that's the whole point of Night City is to like make a name for yourself before you die. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all about like the life you lead and the death you die. And
I mean,
you know,
Lemon believes people like him. I have no idea. People actually like him.
dude, like you keep going the way
He
you're
just
going, people
enjoys
are
the
gonna love you.
lie to himself.
That's exactly that. He is
Dude,
one
if you
big
die
liar
cool,
to
don't make me
himself.
drink after you. This-
This is the lemon. It fell off a 13th story.
Sorry, just the lemon. Like,
At first, I was like, "Here's a actual lemon in a glass," and then you started to say it fell off a 13th story thing. So I just see like they put a lemon on the ground, stepped on it, and scraped it up, and put it in a cup.
dude, bro, I dropped an apple one time in the street before I was getting on the bus, and I picked up that apple. It rolled across the street, then I picked it up. And I brought it to school and gave it to my teacher. Because I wanted to do that old famous thing where you give an apple to your teacher, and I was like, I don't care that it dropped.
Really, I hate this bitch, but I am not confident in this next
I
test.
accidentally
So.
called her grandma. And she was like, "It's okay, it happens." Wasn't the first kid. It's just like, instinctually just be like, "Hey,
I
grandma."
love you, Grandma.
I didn't say I love you.
To that teacher.
Not to that teacher.
Call me.
Sorry, Grandma. Would you like this crusty apple?
It wasn't crusty, it was oily. It went through one of those dark spots.
Oh, those rainbow ones.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't look rainbow until the apple hit it.
Call me granddad because I fucked your nan.
Okay, so all right, so we want to try. One of the plans is to try and get a hold of his agent. Anything else?
No, let's just all make sure that we're all dressed up and like. To be honest, I wouldn't like. Oh man, I should have took time to look at that book of drugs that they had posted for this game. Because my dude would totally smoke whatever they're like whatever the equivalent to like weed is, as long as it's like a non-harsh, like just kind of like a mild enhancer to the. Because obviously I don't want to be some super addict. I'm not like some sort of drug fiend. I'm just trying to. Anyway, my dude's psyched about tonight. Anyway, that's what I want to sum up here.
We don't play. We don't